Maybe we should wait, Ben said with a shrug. Pearl tapped her feet and popped some bubbles with her gum. Where had the doctor gone? This wasn't fun. The first day of their apprenticeships was supposed to be fun. I hate waiting, she grumbled. It feels like forever. It's only been a minute, Ben informed her. A minute can be a very, very long time. Pearl charged over to the identification room door and tried to push it open. Locked, she reported. Then she checked the employees-only door. This one's locked, too. She rapped her knuckles on the door. Hello? Did you forget about us? Hello? Ben pressed his ear to the employees-only door. I don't hear anything. Pearl knocked louder. Hello?
Why are you two making such a racket?
Both Pearl and Ben gasped, surprised by the voice that came from the other side of the lobby. They whipped around. The identification room door had opened, and an odd-looking man stood in the doorway. A big grin spread across Pearl's face. Hi, Mr. Tabby. Both she and Ben knew him. He'd examined the dragon hatchling when they'd brought it to the hospital. He'd told them it was called a wyvern, a special two-legged dragon that grew a barbed tail. He'd also given them a sasquatch catching kit so they could bring the big hairy beast back to the hospital. Pearl thought Mr. Tabby looked like a butler in his perfectly creased black pants, white shirt, plaid vest, and shiny black shoes. Long red hair was pulled into a ponytail, and a red mustache perched beneath his nose, but it was no ordinary mustache. It was waxed into sections and reminded Pearl of a cat's whiskers. How much time does it take each morning to do that? She wondered.
Do those boxes contain kiwi-flavored jelly beans?
He asked. Pearl and Ben nodded.
I'd find it most helpful if you'd set them in the elevator.
Once they'd done this, the doors closed, carrying the boxes upward. The panel above the elevator lit up. Floor 1, 2, 3, and stopped on 4. What's on the 4th floor? Pearl asked. Is that where the fairies are? Acting as if he hadn't heard the question, Mr. Tabby sniffed the air.
Do I detect an odor of parakeet?
He sniffed Pearl's head.
Yes, indeed I do. Known world variety, male.
His half-moon irises expanded.
Do you own such a creature?
Yes, Pearl said. His name is Lemonface.
Parakeets are delicious with mustard.
Mr. Tabby said this as if it were normal to eat parakeets with mustard. Pearl frowned and made a mental note to never, ever let Mr. Tabby near Lemonface.
I also detect the odor of fruit-flavored chewing gum. Gum is not allowed on hospital grounds. Please deposit it into the receptacle.
He pointed to a small trash can. Both Pearl and Ben spat out their gum. Then Ben shuffled in place. Where's Dr. Wu? He asked.
Dr. Wu has been called away on an emergency, and therefore your first day of apprentice training will fall on my shoulders.
He stroked a section of his mustache.
It is unfortunate timing, but we must make the best of it.
Pearl didn't know Mr. Tabby very well, but from the short time she'd spent with him, she'd